One. Welcome to the Strategy and Communication Services Committee meeting for March 14th, 2023. On this committee are Councillor O'Toole, Councillor Bosch, Mayor Clayton, and myself as Chair Grant Burke. We have no delegation, so for reports, our service area update with Chief McEachran.
Thank you, Chair Berg. This will be a fairly quick one today. We're going to start with executive services and strategy. In this area, we're continuing to coordinate stakeholder meetings with council and senior leadership with our key stakeholders. These are semi-annual meetings, and the first one with Grande Prairie Public Library Board concluded last week. We also have a semi-annual meeting with the Grande Prairie Airport, which is occurring this week. These meetings are intended to optimize the ongoing relationships between the City of Grande Prairie and respective stakeholder organizations. In our city clerk's area, we're continuing our review of multiple bylaws and policies, which are in various stages of development right now. A lot of jurisdictional scanning going on to support research for legislation as well. Corporate communications, as you can imagine, has been quite busy preparing correspondence and communication plans in support of the municipal police service transition. We've also been just finished supporting Women of Influence event and various announcements that are upcoming. Intergovernmental affairs. Last week, we had the opportunity to facilitate a workshop between council, our corporate leadership team, and Treaty 8. It was a half-day session which was well attended and quite successful. We also have now hired a new grant coordinator, which will be assisting management on effective grant application process. So we're quite excited about that. That person is being onboarded and will hit the ground running quite quickly. As you're also very aware, we hosted a very successful Evening with Grande Prairie event in Edmonton on the evening of budget, and the city was able to welcome the Premier, who was in attendance, as well as numerous cabinet ministers, MLAs across the province. It was very well attended, and it was nice to see representation of MLAs from both political parties as well as an independent MLA. We also had a number of major stakeholders in attendance at that event as well. And work continues with Mid-Sized City Mayors Caucus to further advance reach and influence. In corporate marketing, branding project, we have surveys for businesses, residents, visitors, and city staff that are all going out from March 20th to April 3rd. And in human resources, we attended a career fair at Northwest Polytechnic, and we'll be attending the Spirit Seekers Career Fair at the Grande Prairie Friendship Center this week as well. And with that, I will take any questions.
Thank you, Chief McEachran, for that report. Councillor Blackmore.
Ms. McEachran, the grant writer that we've hired is part of his or her role to assist community groups who are struggling through grant processes?
Thank you. Through the chair, the intent of the grant coordinator is to assist the city with effective grant writing and also looking for outreach on different grants that we can apply for. Having said that, that is something we might be able to take a look at in the future to assist with that as well.
If you could keep me informed of that process, I would appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, any other questions? I don't see any. So again, my compliments to our communications team for the assistance over the past week. It's been very valuable, and we've asked for a lot of questions and a lot of information, and we've got it in a timely, accurate manner. So again, compliments to our comms team. Moving on, no correspondence or other business. Bylaw policy review. Again, we're expecting some coming up soon. The outstanding items list.
Thank you, Chair. So for the outstanding items list, we have one which is due in Q1. We are on track to present that at the next meeting. And the additional item for Q2 is on track to be presented most likely in April. We expect to present that one.
Great. Thank you, Chief McEachran and Councillor O'Toole.
If there's no other questions or concerns, I move that committee receive the March 14th outstanding items list as presented for information.
Thank you. I'll call the question.
Mayor Clayton votes in favor.
And that is unanimous. And with that, I call the Strategy and Communication Services Committee meeting for March 14th adjourned.